Colt's fiery feedback. Ouch.
Howdy folks, it's Cowboy Colt back again with another episode of Cowboy Colt's fiery feedback. This week has been a good week. The weather is starting to cool down. It's nice and chilly in the mornings. Nice dew on the grass. Couldn't ask for better weather. Now I got a few different things here today, but you might recognize what they are. They are different, but they're similar, if you know what I mean. So today we're tasting Fermented Fire again. Hopefully my bench doesn't collapse because it's getting pretty rickety. So back to the Fermented Fire company again. I got one of their new sauces, Scorpion Sting, and the long-awaited Cowboy Candy that they make. All right, this stuff is good. They got different kinds of jalapenos in here, and also some red peppers and stuff like that, and some garlic. But the nice thing about this stuff, now the sun's going away, the nice thing about this stuff is it's not too spicy. It's actually very sweet. Goes good on burgers and hot dogs and pretty well anything that you would put anything kind of pickly flavored on, right? Now this, the Scorpion Sting, I have not tried yet. But as you can see, got a couple little crackers with some dog hair on it, some gold fishies, because why not? Speaking of fishies, I got a little fishing story for you, but I wanted to kick it off with this. These are the rest of the habaneros that my brother-in-law Corey grew in his garden, right? And then a couple little baguettes. Okay, now without further ado, why don't we crack into the Cowboy Candy and give it a try first to kind of cleanse the palate. Now the reason why I said little fishy story, I went after I put my son to bed last night, read him a little bedtime story. Just kidding, he's too little for that. I put him to bed around 1 o'clock last night. Ooh. And then after that, I went out fishing. Pitch black. I went fishing in the river. Caught myself 2 little fish. It's kind of funny because, nice and sweet. Tiny bit of spice. It's almost like eating bread and butter pickles, if you know what those are. So delightful. Now, these peppers, I should have had them drying out because they are a little, getting to be a little moldy, but a little bit of mold never hurt no one. Woo-wee. They're quite moldy on the inside, as you can see there, but to the gods. We'll try and hide that with a little bit of Cowboy Candy, jalapeno. Pepper still got flavor. Tastes like penicillin. They got a lot of the, I'm gonna try and speak English. Those peppers feel like they have a little more kick to them now than they did before. But I'm okay. Everything's all right. Now, I'm just gonna set that aside. It's a big clunky jug. As you can see, this one's like double the size. Hopefully it's not moldy. Oh no, this one's good. Still good. Now, given that that was pretty spicy, let's put some scorpion sting on it. See, typically the Fermented Fire says that it's made with all these different ingredients, and lastly, made with love. This one just says super hot, and there is some beets in here, so I'm kind of excited to try that. See what that tastes like. Oh, Bubba. Ooh, ooh, smells kind of ketchupy, tomatoey. Oh man, oh, that was spicy, Corey. Okay, let's you know what, I kind of just want to try this by itself, see what kind of flavor it's got. Very sweet, very fruity. Caught me by surprise. It bubbled up in my throat. Okay, it's actually nice. Not too vinegary. Made with bell peppers, chilies, and blah blah blah. But really, it just tastes fruity, very fruity. That is very exquisite. That was very nice, which should help with this. Just gonna fill her up, fill up the cavities, let her drizzle on in there till it won't drizzle anymore. Okay. Well, my guts are burning. Huh. The sweetness of this actually helped combat that very well. Surprising. Okay, back to the Cowboy Candy. Now, as you guys already know, if you've watched my previous videos, I'm a huge fan of Fermented Fire. Not a sponsor, by the way. Any of these sauces that I try, none of them are sponsors, but hopefully maybe one day. Okay, put a little Cowboy Candy on a Cheez-It. Tastes just like cheese and crackers with a little bit of pickle on it. Tastes really good. My throat is still burning from that habanero though. Wow. Let's see what the scorpion sting tastes like on a Cheez-It. Good healthy dose. The flavor is good here, but I would pair this up best with something sweet, like the secret ingredient. But maybe like on a cookie or some marshmallows or on pancakes or something. Because like that blueberry stuff that they make too, that I put on my pancakes for breakfast, this would be a little more powerful, obviously, but it would taste very, very good. Okay. Excuse me. Oh man, she's burning. Doesn't help that I just had tacos for supper, a lot of them, and had the last dab on there. So some goldfish, Cowboy Candy, very good, very good. It's almost like a spicy relish, if you will. I'm gonna relish in the fine flavor. Stupid. Now, get a small school goldfish. Pop them in. Honestly, with how sweet this stuff is, you could just put her in there and it would combine very well, and it wouldn't, like, because this stuff is already sweet, all it would really do is just kick it up a little notch and make this a little spicier. Because as far as I'm concerned, the Cowboy Candy isn't really spicy at all, but of course you guys might beg to differ. All right, please differ. Anyways, to the little baguette. I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier, but these things are like 300-day-old toast. They're very crispy and hard. And you know what? I just had a crazy idea. You know, let's not drag it on any longer. Let's just, you know, do the inevitable. Pair it up. And instead of using this one for that, we'll just make a little sandwich. There you go. I'll cut the roof of your mouth. Those baguettes taste like dirt. I think they're like olive oil and basil or something. Basil. Speaking of the word basil, by the way, that did taste pretty good paired up. It was really good. Speaking of basil, see, in Canada and America, we pronounce it basil. Our friends across the water pronounce it basil. And my buddy Liam will argue tooth and nail to be right on that. But the reason that popped in my mind is because my buddy Liam is actually across the pond right now visiting family back in Manchester. And I asked him to find me not only some crumpets, some real crumpets, and some crazy hot sauce, that the craziest stuff he can find. And I will sorry, I will try it out on here, because I can guarantee you there's probably nobody's ever tried crumpets with hot sauce. I mean, they probably have, but not that I've seen. That was absolutely delicious, guys. Man, that's good. I wish I could cuss on here, but I'm trying to keep it PG. All right. Call me crazy. Oh man. Well, that wasn't tough at all. The hardest part about this was those bloody habaneros, man. Which I thank my brother-in-law Corey very much for making those for me. Well, I don't know if he made them for me, but he grew them, and I just happened to eat them. Oh man, my guts are kind of busting right now. Oh, but anyways, this has been another episode of Cowboy Colt's Fiery Feedback. I hope you guys enjoy watching me put my taste buds at risk, so you don't have to. All right, for obvious reasons, this is an educational program, and I'm blessed to have you on this journey with me. Shout out to all 26 of my subscribers, and I'll see y'all next week. Wait. I spoke too soon. You like my cutting board? Well, that was a very delicious episode of Cowboy Colt's Fiery Feedback. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please let me know in the comments what you would like to see me eat next, any sauce recommendations, or any challenge recommendations. And as always, toodles.